I'm getting ready to get started on trying to take this loose and get ready for tomorrow, because I'm pulling it off tomorrow. Yeah, that's right, I'm pulling the cab off, so kind of bear with me on this. Air conditioning and everything still works. There's nothing wrong with the air. It's just it's been a hindrance since I bought it, having the cab on. So I want to take it out and be done. I kind of feel that would be the best way to go. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah. So now I got to figure out the fun part. What goes where? Fine. Let me tell you. Okay, we got all kinds of stuff down in here. Turn this other light on. There we go. So, got that ground. Let's see. Know that this one and this one have got to come off. And then kind of go from there, find out where the rest of the wires are sealed so that I can just get it ready to lift. Because see, here's the thing, you only have all that units, one, and as far as I can tell, all the research, 2 bolts on this side, 2 bolts over here. Got to disconnect this, ground it, unground it I should say, but this is on these, and I'm just looking, don't mind me. Okay, yeah, and yeah, that just comes off. Yep. No other bolts in there. Then I'll take this, undo this today. See how that works. See if I can undo the compressor. And then just tie it to here. And then there's mounts up front. These bolts right there on both sides. And I think that's the way it goes. So I'll put you right there. I guess you can see good. I don't know, we'll find out. Anyway, so I've been trying to sell this, and nobody wants it, and that's okay. I get it. And nobody wants it. I just think in the long run I'll be able to do it a lot more without having this cab on here. And yeah, it works okay in the summertime. But the problem I had was I couldn't get all my yards with it. And yeah, I got the other mower. But when you spend this kind of money, you expect to be able to use this mower. So, just a little upset about that. And that's why I'm trying to work with the dealer and see about trading it in on another one, but no trade, no deal. So, it's all good. I'm trying to sell it. Everybody likes it, but they don't want to pay. So, you got, you just gotta look at everything. And being in Texas, nobody ever seen this kind of stuff before, not on a zero turn. And nobody understands the comfort, nobody understands the luxury it is, and they won't, unless they have one. But if you're in commercial business like me, it's not really comfort and luxury, and you can't use it. Does that make sense? And the reason I can't use it on my yard is because, well, this sits too high for a lot of yards, and it's too bulky to fit in a bunch of areas on a lot of yards. So, again, you gotta choose your battle, and I wasn't aware of all that. It is what it is. It's a great machine for residential, but it's not. It's really not for commercial. Not unless you have all open land commercial. And I would love to have all open land. But guess what? This is reality. I don't have all open land. Not with this. Not with this business. Not in Texas. Not in Northeast Texas. You know. It's okay. What I'm doing now is I'm trying to just see, because this is light. I got a friend coming tomorrow who's going to help me lift everything. So tonight, I'm just going to fool around with this and just try to get ready. I'm not going to bore you all to death. There's the compressor. Check it out. Wow. Compressor alternator. Like this. Okay. Wow. This may be a little deeper than I thought. So. Okay. Wow. There's a lot to this. A lot more on this than I thought. I wasn't expecting to be a alternator. Wow. The entire bracket. So did they undo the other factory alternator? Or is it still on there? Anyway, okay. Well, I'll be, if you hadn't seen this before, you got your alternator, got your compressor, just like on a truck, car, vehicle. There's your lines, hose, AC lines, low and high, low pressure, high pressure, and wires and stuff like that, adjustable for tightening the tension on the pulleys and stuff. And then if you look deep, you can see it. Just a second. Yeah, if you kind of look deep in there, I'm going to try to change my light just a second. Alright, you can see where my light is shining. That's hooked up to your main crank on the motor, that brass and that pulley. And so that's where everything's hooked up. So you have this over here, that's your compressor. This here is a alternator to generate more juice to run the compressor. I may end up having to leave that on there. Just take the cab off and undo the lines. And if that's what I have to do, then I'll do that, but yeah. Anyway, talk to y'all later.